he's here. Uh, we started off, I believe, heading to Conobo's, but me and Aspen head to the bar so I could go pay off my tab and she could pick up more drink. Uh, the Conobo thing happened first. Nobody was introduced. They kind of got along, and he could stay in the old room where Tiago was. Uh, then I paid off my bar tab. Then I followed Aspen somewhere, had no idea where it was, and found out that it was a brothel. And then, fearing his public image, Rick immediately left and flew back to meet up with the rest of the party. After that, uh, Rick wanted to upgrade Abigail, so they decided to go get her and look for a magic shop. We found a magic shop first. Uh, Everyone was looking around. Apparently, I found one of Goddess's friends, which we found out some information about. And while everyone was shopping, I went to go grab Abigail. Brought her back after finding out some more information, and that surgery begun. Aspen, Carlos, and Azure headed towards the forest to go rip out Aspen's heart. Finmeyer bought a mask and a new guitar, and everyone else is too poor to buy anything. And I believe that was it.
Poor soon.
Did I miss anything?
Seems about right.
Oh, did you get over the Carlos putting his hands inside?
Oh yeah, Carlos frisked inside of nobody and popped 2 lungs, and then touched something really warm where the heart's supposed to be. Also, Aspen talked to the mother of the brothel about something I don't remember. Something about telling Carlos to stay out of there.
Not Carlos. Trevin.
Oh, Trevin. And that was
She
it.
needs to be
Also,
told about Carlos.
currently, Tank is with Finmeyer, I believe.
Mar has a tank? Nice.
And I think that was it.
Y'all good back there?
I'm gonna go check.
You know what? Where's the Chuck Norris?
After lunch, Finmai you see as the usual woman who runs this place, being the Dryder, kind of steps out. I was told somebody was supposed to be buying 2 items.
Yeah. Yeah. I want a nose and the guitar.
I see. And it will be 300 gold then.
Yeah. Tank.
Alright.
Shake Tank.
Kind of shake him for a little bit as coins slowly just pile up or drop out of him.
So I'll be able to get 3 more.
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay, this is.
Then here are your 2 magical items.
Oh. Thank you.
Of course. Is there anything I can help the rest of you with?
Am I still there?
Yes.
You are still.
Oh.
Am I also still there?
You are. Unless you opted to follow Aspen.
Oh, right, no, I didn't. Just shake my head.
Very
I
well.
asked if anybody wanted to come, and they all said no. Which is a damn shame, because I thought Trevin was there, but I thought he'd have all people want to see it.
Let's see. Caleb, I'm sending you the first magic item.
Yippee.
How How can Finmire pick up Tank? He's full of like 3,000 gold coins and water.
He's a dwarf.
I'm swole.
Maybe it's like Mjolnir, no one else can lift Tank up but
Try to pick up Tank.
Movable rod, except for whenever Caitlin fucking picks him up.
Every time someone else tries to pick him up, he casts that immovable object on himself.
Fenmire just pulls the
Probably knows
age-old
me.
move of putting Tank down on top of somebody and they can't move.
Don't you know if Fenmire has a plus 10 to strength?
Plus 600 million.
Diver's like, I'm afraid of no one, but that thing, it scares me.
But oh, go on.
Yes, I do not have the funds, unfortunately, right now.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Understand.
Window shopping, I guess. That's my goal.
And I shall get back to watching over your friend.
Help! Help me!
Oh.
Here's this. Well, it looks like he's fine back there. Have a good day.
But what would the three of you like to do?
So you can pick up quests at the main hall, right?
Yeah. It's usually where we get
Would
them.
any of you be interested in seeing about any of them?
Sure.
Adventure.
Is that where the three of you are
I
going?
guess.
Yes.
Very well. Then the three of you make your way out and make your way back down the path that you came from. And it doesn't take you all too long to reach the mayor's office once more. Entering inside, you all can see, sitting behind the desk, Diva, seeming like she has just gotten to a bit of a slow point in her day, as she doesn't seem to be frantically writing anything down like she usually is.
Change that. Sorry.
What would you like to do?
Go ahead, nobody.
I think I need to turn Richard up.
I said go ahead, nobody.
Oh. I thought you said Fenmire. I was just like, alright. He will walk up to the desk.
As you walk up, you can see Diva seems to be playing with Maestro just behind the desk. Which, this is the first time that you get to see Maestro.
Oh, right. I just remembered where he is. I just kind of watched for a little bit. I don't know. I do not want to dissuade from the happy creature.
Fair enough. Then you kind of watch as she plays with him for a little bit before she kind of seems to take notice of you. Just, my apologies. I did not hear you enter.
I tend to do that.
She kind of sits up as you can see Maestro kind of just rolls over a bit. How can I assist you?
I was wondering about any quests that you may have available.
Of course. She kind of reaches over and grabs a few papers. What kind are you interested in?
Kind of looks over at Fenmeyer and Nyx. Do you two have any preferences?
I kill trolls good.
We're good
I
with
beat up a
anything, really.
troll. I beat up 5 trolls one time.
That's true. Fenmeyer did beat up a lot of trolls.
Well, sadly we do not need any help with some trolls right now.
Oh,
And you, Nyx?
I've no preference.
Understandable. Well, I guess, either, a hunt or gather quest.
Let's see. For hunting, we have 2 different ones, which I will ask you to roll me. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3.
While Diva's looking through the papers, I'll bring out a bottle of booze and drink some of it and then hand it to Fenmeyer. Or offer it to Fenmeyer.
Roll me 2d10 and tell me the number on each of them, not their combined.
Boomst.
I'll say nobody due to the fact he's asking.
3 and 1.
3 and 1. Let's see. We have one that requires you to hunt down either an aberration or a construct. Which one are you interested in?
The aberration sounds interesting.
Very well.
Do we have details of these? May we have the details?
Let's see. Where's my dice? This is where I get to decide the final bits.
Turns out it's the beholder that Fenmeyer, the illusion beholder, just came back.
Let's see. So, a little past our minds, there have been a group of grey slugs that have been popping up that need to be taken care of.
Slots?
Grey slugs. They're...
What are
The frog type things.
correct. Which lines up funny, considering Richard. What were you asking about earlier?
If I can eat thing
Yeah.
and turn into thing. Can I?
You wanted to eat frog people.
Yeah?
Do slugs work for you? We don't have any frogs on hand at the moment.
Well, that depends the question. Can I turn into them if I eat it?
I mean, you
Fuck
are
around, find
changing.
out.
Yeah, but I figured this would be more along the lines of my druid
Fair
Like-
enough.
shapeshifting.
Fuck around, find out.
It's my compatriots.
What
What
about-
rather? What is the word? Peckish. We'll do the frogs.
Well, I was gonna ask, what about the information for the construct?
Let's see. The construct kind of moves a few papers around. That's a surprising low CR for that creature.
Shut up, Jaden. Don't judge me.
You're pumped up up in my discovery.
Okay, there's two different interesting options here.
Just do both.
That's asking for a TPK.
My discovery.
Never mind.
Let's see. In the forest, there's been reports that there's a I will preference this as the sightings have not been confirmed yet. But it's said that there's a hut that's been attacking people in the forest nearby.
Oh no. Out of character, I think I know what that means.
Could it possibly be a warehouse?
We like banned Jaden.
Stop. Yeah, you're about
I
to
don't-
get muted, Jaden.
I don't
Kinda
understand
serious
that one.
conversations here.
I don't understand that one, and I don't think I want to.
Werewolf. Warehouse.
Jane, there's like a build up, and that was your build up. You need to calm down.
There was no build up.
Out of character, I think I know what that could mean. But I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't know.
But it has been attacking travelers that have been trying to gather a few resources from there. And also, apparently, it caused Try a little bit of issue as well.
Try?
A local shopkeeper who sells potions.
She helps me
Potions,
make
poisons, tea leaves for Fenmire here.
She's a bit eccentric, so taking her word on some of these things, you have to take it with a bit of a grain of salt.
Well,
But she doesn't sell so.
how about this? We will take on the quest for the slots, and we may be able to see about that hut as well.
Watch as she pulls off a slip of paper from both of them and holds them up to you.
I'll take them.
Very well.
Thank you for this job.
Of course.
Ow. Why does everything feel so quiet but also loud? What is happening? Am I dying? I think I'm dying.
Yes, you are dying, unfortunately.
Hold on. Nick, I'm turning you up. Don't scream. Bottom, turning you down. Scream.
Also, Joe, that's a rather, at least I believe, I don't really have much of a memory for these things, but that doesn't seem like a common pet to have.
She kind of looks at him. Oh, you're a bit right. She kind of leans down and pets his head.
Wait a minute. I brought Blur with me.
He is a rather unusual one, though at the same time he's the only kind of, well, his kind that I've seen, and he doesn't seem like the others, so, well, I figured I'd keep him around.
Understandable. Sometimes that's all we need.
Exactly. His name's Maestro, by the way.
I see.
What is the interaction between Blur?
He is on the other
and
side of the
Maestro?
desk, right?
Yes.
Okay, I remember.
So there's a wall between Blur and Maestro, so they can't really interact right now.
Oh,
Throws cat.
tosses cat. Go! Be free!
Damn, you damn cat tosser.
Hmm?
Because I toss I am. But, alright.
Alright, what does the paper say about
Till next
location?
time.
Well, as said, the gray slots are just past the mines that you all have been to, which is to the northwest. Then the forest that it mentions is the one towards the west.
The mine is in the direction of where we met Loki, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Because we actually met him on the way, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because we're
To the
basically going back to the
mines!
place- Oh. Okay.
To the mines!
To the mines of Moria.
Very well. Then the three of
We
you
prayed
begin
there's
to
no more.
make your way towards the mines. And for a moment, we will move over to Rick. Rick, your body is slowly getting colder and colder.
Is it normal for my body to get colder and colder?
Well, I am
It's so
pulling out your, how should I say? She gotta stop some
Oh.
things. I am pulling out what means you are alive. So,
How much do you need to pull out?
well, I'm only taking a small amount at a time as to make sure I don't send your body into shock.
That isn't how much do you need to take out?
You watch her, she kind of stops and thinks, holds up the jar, and it's trying to think. You can see that she has pulled out about the size of a popcorn kernel so far.
Huh.
Oh my. How much soul do I have?
None.
much.
Well, the amount that I have here wouldn't be able to survive on its own for a long amount of time. So I'm trying to get enough for it to stabilize.
Let her continue,
Ow.
I guess.
As she continues, go ahead and give me a con save.
Look. Out of all my characters, this one has suffered the most pain.
By your own causing. yes.
Self-caused.
Look, that's besides the point.
That is the point.
Saving throw?
Yes.
Damn, Rick's got a
I'll
high
be back. I'm gonna get a drink.
21.
21? Alright. Then currently you suffer no negative effects.
Alright.
As she continues to pull piece by piece out of you. Which, as you kind of watch, you can tell it almost seems like she's pulling out threads from your soul. But, Aspen,
Yes.
you and Carlos are making your way out towards the forest.
So nobody has cleaned up my blood, if it comes to it.
As you make your way out towards the west, kind of make your way into the trees. Now then, do you just want to lay down on the ground and let me start, or would you like to make like a flower bed or something?
Which do you think would be better? Because I don't really care.
Well, would you like to... If this goes wrong, would you like to just die on the ground or die on a flower bed?
If I die, I want you to sell my heart for as much money as possible and then burn me to ashes and spread them all over Red's office.
Understandable.
I want to be remembered, and I also want to be a menace.
I see.
But having said that, let's just reintegrate me with the ground, and she will flop down onto the ground.
Very well.
Let's make some money!
Then, if that's the case, you watch as he goes ahead and pulls out both of his golden scissors. Now let's get started then. Which, I will ask, are you trying to avoid his attack at all?
Nope. Wait, what do you mean attack?
I mean, he has to cut you open.
I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't be considered an attack. What is like? I'm willingly letting it. At this point, it's just surgery.
I mean, yeah. What am I looking for? As you watch as he kind of brings down this pair of scissors, you immediately take, what was it, plus 22 points of piercing damage as he kind of forces one of the ends kind of into your, my brain is blanking, kind of just above your stomach before he begins kind of cutting through your skin.
Probably should took my shirt off. I kind of liked this shirt.
I've already started. Besides,
I know.
these are made to cut through fabric. As he
I
kind
know,
of
but I
sneaks
kind of
in
like
place.
this shirt. Well, I'll just make somebody give me a new one.
And that's if you survive.
You gotta have a little hope. Some say that if you don't have positive thoughts, that you're more likely to die.
Take 28 more points of damage.
Still not dead.
"29 points of damage.
Still not dead.
And with that, kind of sets the scissors to his side. You feel as he places his hands just on your sides, as he places his thumbs inside of your skin and begins to kind of peel it back.
Man, does that feel weird. I feel like I should have a different reaction to this and probably should be in pain. But you know,
You're in excruciating pain.
I mean, yeah, but like, I live with Red. I think I've gotten hurt enough.
Also take 16 more points of damage.
Okay, now I'm unconscious.
Alright.
You're
If I
basically
had
having
only
a
been-
heart rip
If
out.
it had only been 9, I would not be unconscious.
Fair enough. Then Carlos will continue what he is doing without you being able to know what he does.
Nelson's gonna die and nobody's ever gonna know what happened to her because Carlos is just gonna take the heart and run.
Isn't that what you told him
What
to
can I
do?
say? No, I said if I die, I want you to sell the money.
Why would he sell money?
No, wait. If I die, I want you to sell that heart for as much money as possible. No, I mean like he's going to let her die and just take off instead of, you know, trying to regrow the heart before I die.
Know that.
But Aspen, go ahead and start making me some death saves.
Mushroom gods, don't fail me now. Is that a 7 or a 1?
Doesn't matter. So that's one fail.
Alright. Again?
Yep.
Blood gods, don't fail me now. That's a 13.
That's a success. Go ahead and give me another.
Other blood god, don't fail me now. That didn't go where I want it. That's a 6.
That's a fail. Go ahead and give me another.
Which one? Which one? Oh fuck. Lava gods, don't fail me now. That is a 1.
That is 2 fails. So that is 4 fails. So,
Or
3.
Aspen passes away.
Final words were sell that heart for as much money as possible.
Which I need to pull something up.
Can't wait till
Every
Richard has to break it to
special
Loki
ones.
that his brother died, and then Loki goes rampage and kills all three of you.
No, that's not the one I'm looking for.
Now, does Carlos sell the heart for the money immediately, or does he go tell people I'm dead first? And this is also why we have backup characters. Also, there goes that.
So, moving back over to Fenmeyer, Nobody, and Nyx.
While we're walking towards the mines, can I roll history to see what I know about slots?
Sure.
$13.
13? The most you know is that they are a kind of frog people.
Damn. I could have told myself that. Okay.
Well, other than that, is there any conversation you'd like to have?
So, Nyx.
Yes.
And Femma, have you guys been here long?
How long has it been, Nick?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, which would you like to try and tell them about? In this town or on this continent?
The capital, specifically.
Capital, I believe you've been here a little over a month at this point. Close to 2 months.
Well, in the capital alone, it's close to 2 months. But overall, it's been a bit longer on the continent.
Interesting. And have you seen anyone of Cap points him to himself of my persuasion?
To an extent, one of our
What do you mean?
former party members, a warforged by the name of Tiago, had a tea buddy, as he liked to call his original tea buddy. Then, at some point, he introduced us to, I believe, an extension of his tea buddy, whose name I cannot remember, but looked fairly similar to you.
I see. That's no one of this area's residents.
None that I can say, no.
Which,
I see.
another difference between the two is Tiago's tea buddy seemed a lot more... They weren't nearly as solid as Nobody.
Yeah. Figured that would be the case.
I'm a solid kind of fella.
You're a solid shadow.
Thank you.
No issue.
No more conversation.
Just trying to think. Well, that's the explanation I'll give. I'm trying to think about the slots and if I can remember any more information on them.
Very well. And as the conversation dies off, you all continue to make your way forward in silence.
Haha, dies.
Silence will fall. Silence must fall.
The sound of silence.
Just the sound of silence.
Which, after a little bit of walking, you all do make it towards the entrance of the mines.
Well, Diva did say they were past the entrance of the mines, right?
Correct.
I just would do sure.
Well, then I believe it would be in our best interest to continue looking past the entrance.
Very well. Which, Fenmai, you also do recall in this area, kind of off into the tree lines here, is where you had fought with Malice, and that cart was left behind.
Oh. I beat up a weird thing over here.
I see.
Weird thing.
How weird.
Fenmai, nobody's talking to you.
Oh no. Oh no.
He said something and then he completely went silent. How weird was the creature, Fenmai?
It had tentacle things, and it smacked, but it didn't smack me. Well, I think it tried to smack me, but it didn't.
I see. Well, nobody will kind of grab the sickle off of his waist and will. Well, he'll kind of just grab it, snuff, and the sickle will then turn into a shadow cloaked scythe.
Somebody who actually remembers the command word for the magic item.
Well, mine's just one word, Nick. You have to remember this.
Most of them, they're command words. They're
I
all
remember-
one words.
I remember the command word for mine.
Do you?
Well, yeah, but I don't have it anymore.
Fair enough.
I know
Command-
mine.
The command word is
Top of your
activate word.
I know mine. Not that it matters anymore, but let's see. Not that one.
But
Not that one.
would you guys like to go to the left, to the right, or
one.
crawl over this
That one.
entrance to the mines?
We can crawl over.
Well, it's a hill, so crawl up the
Does the-
side and go over.
Does the paper say like what direction it is?
It does not. It only say that sightings have been seen past it, and that has been causing issues.
Can I roll investigation to see if I find any thing that would point me towards any activity?
Sure.
Well, the app is not working for me right now. Give me a second. No, that's the wrong character. That's Garand. Where is... There it is. Just a solid 10.
10? Kind of
Yep.
look around the area. Wow, there's a lot of activity that goes on around here. Like, there are footprints everywhere.
Well, I can't say I forgot because my character wouldn't know about it, but don't mind me out of character forgetting that this is a mine and it is actively being used.
Oh wait. Can I try to smell them?
Sure.
I smell pennies.
I smell frogs.
You know what that means? You're turning
Well,
the freaking frogs again.
What would I roll?
Do a Do an investigation check.
18.
18. Kind of begins sniffing the air, which really shouldn't work considering you are not an animal. Your nose isn't that great,
Hey, it's worked before.
but you do also smell something foul.
Yeah?
It is this weird, like, almost viscous, like, smell that hits you. Would you like to try and follow the smell?
That depends. Where is the smell leading?
Into the forest.
Sure.
Alright.
As he heads over, nobody will kind of tap him on the shoulder. We
Just
probably should be moving quietly, as we would rather ambush them and not the other way around.
I'm as quiet as a cat. Steps on a branch.
You can hear Blur just crunching branches behind you.
Blur! Shh!
Watch as he steps forward, and with the snap, the twig goes down, and with the snap, nobody breaks his neck.
No.
No,
No witnesses.
But,
but
Fenmai, what are you doing during this?
I crouch.
Alright.
uses the ultimate power of duck walking.
Staying low.
The duck walked duck to 11. Never mind.
Alright.
The dog walked.
Then, if you are going to kind of move stealthily, then give me a stealth check for each of you.
How does a 15 sound?
Sounds like a 15.
How does a 23 sound?
Sounds like you're well hidden.
Actually, I have no idea if this would actually pop in. How does this sound?
Like a pop.
Ten.
Well, that's not what I'm supposed to be rolling.
10.
And
As you all are walking, you're all being fairly stealthy. Then, Nyx, you watch as a squirrel runs past you and hops into a bush. And just as you see its tail go into that bush, all you see is a black blur slam into that bush.
no, he wanted the squirrel.
As you, it is almost deafening as Blur's just ripping this bush to pieces with a natural 1 on stealth.
No, the bush, the
Nobody
squirrel,
will
Blur.
into the shadows real quick. Just
Wait a
kind of
minute.
prepping for something to come.
After a moment of this absolute chaos with this bush, Blur happily just sits there with a completely eviscerated bush and a bit of blood on his mouth. And standing standing ahead of you, you see two guys absolutely covered in muck and grime, both with the weapons out, seeming to be trying to find out what that noise was.
Rock and stone.
Do they? They don't see anything yet, do they?
They see Fenmire and Blur. You're well hidden, and nobody went into the shadows.
I went invisible, essentially.
Yeah.
Just holds up 2 fingers, turns invisible.
Gurrs.
Are these the Slod?
They look like humans.
I pretend to like run out up to Blur and pretend to notice my cat got away from me. I'm sorry.
Of this cat
He's
the same
usually-
size as you.
He's usually not like this, I swear.
You
Swear, don't tell the landlord.
Do you want me to roll deception?
Yeah, roll deception. As you can see, as one of them kind of leans over and begins whispering to the other.
23.
23?
23. 14 plus 9.
What? You can't tell if they're believing you or not, but one continues to whisper to the other.
Want to see a dead body? No.
I go up and grab Blur under the arms and pick him up.
Alright.
I swear, he's not like this. I'm sorry. I'll take him back. And I'll walk the other direction. Fenmeyer, come on.
How do these guys look? Like, what are they clad in? Besides being covered in, of course, the mud and
Dirty.
stuff?
It seems more like kind of workers' gear. Though, if you want to kind of
Oh.
look more in depth under the mud, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. That's a 6.
Wait, while I'm picking up Blur, aside from smelling blood, do they smell like the foul stench that I was smelling before?
Yes.
Damn.
I will step out of the shadows. So, are you some of the miners from the mine over there?
As soon as you step out, they both kind of, their eyes flick towards you.
My apologies. More specifically, have you come across any, Sword, was it? Frog people. Frog creatures. I don't know which one they are, in all honesty.
Kind of see as they both kind of look between each other. And you can see as one kind of holds up his hand and begins to say something towards you, though it's hard to understand what he's saying.
Towards who? Nobody or me?
Towards nobody. What would you like to do now?
The only language I know is Netherese. Wait, he holds up his hand and speaks a language I don't know. I slink back into the shadows. I don't need to be. I don't want to be fucking cursed. I don't know this guy. Okay, wait. What do you mean? I actually, before I stick it to shit, what do you mean by it's hard to understand?
Like, you have no idea what any of this means.
Now this may be a slightly crazy idea, which I wouldn't be too sure as I'm not really aware of this one. Can the slug turn into people?
Both of you go ahead and give me a, where is it? Wisdom saving throw.
$18.
It's 21.
Alright. You both succeed, as you can feel something kind of begin to probe at your minds. Blur seems to begin freaking the fuck out.
I will
As
kind of.
Hey!
oh
What are
right,
you doing? That!
and Fenmeyer also give me a wisdom saving throw.
What are you doing to my cat? I was gonna ask.
9.
I was gonna ask. Aside from the fucking, aside from the smell of blood, do I smell that foul smell on them?
Yes, you were smelling that foul stench coming from them.
Great.
Fenmai, you are now frightened by this man. And Fenmai will immediately move about 50 feet away from you guys.
No like, no like, no like.
Dash towards them.
Well, with that, roll initiative as you can see their forms drop. As you see two frog
I'm glad
people
to see I
stand in front of
guessed
you.
right. Speaking a language I don't know, covered
God
in
damn it.
mud, not responding,
17.
holding out a hand, saying words I don't know. That was just a clear act of, oh yeah, they're
Counterspell!
Do you have counterspell?
I do not. I don't think druids can learn
They
counterspell.
cannot. I believe it's only a wizard thing.
Sorcerer as well.
Really?
I think so. At least in Baldur's Gate.
I got 16.
16?
17.
Well, actually, right. Don't even bother rolling initiatives.
Why?
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's
I can't be surprised.
I do not have a coin on me, so
Well, we are. If we were to be surprised, it is already too late for that. We aren't being ambushed. They aren't getting a surprise round because they just attacked us.
it will be the player's turn first.
What?
Alrighty.
Connor showed me a variant role people have been looking at where it's pretty much players all take their turns at the same time, in whichever order they wish.
Oh.
And then the enemies will go all on their turn.
I see.
It's a way to speed up combat and allow you all to work together a bit better.
So,
Why not
yes,
give it a try?
how do you think you want to do this?
Hey, what all's around?
Trees.
Like trees, rocks, roots, grass.
There's a lot of trees and grass.
I'm gonna cast Wrath of Nature. And yeah. So
Did you hear my question though?
what did you say?
So Nix, how you want to do this? As he just kind of spins the scythe around.
Well,
I guess I have my
I
answer
guess,
though.
yeah, I guess you'll see as everything in a 60-foot cube surrounding these two Slod currently begins to animate. So any grasses and undergrowth are now difficult terrain for the enemy. Any
Just for the enemy?
trees, just for the enemies.
Nice.
Trees.
Okay.
Every enemy within 10 feet of any tree in the cube must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So if there are trees within 10 feet of these fuckers, have them do that. And the DC is my spell save, which is 16.
So, one of them will succeed, the other one will fail.
So one will take 46 damage. Any roots or vines? Are there any roots or vines near them?
There are not any that are visible.
And any rocks?
I will say there are a few loose rocks here and there.
Cool. Nope, Connor's in Detroit.
Oh.
Well, I guess Rick's dying as well.
Yeah.
But the Slod that failed will take 15 slashing damage from the trees whipping his ass. And then I will make a ranged spell attack against the Slod that did not get hit. which that is a 26, which I hope hits.
That
Does
hit.
a
Yeah.
and he will take 3d8 non-magical bludgeoning damage. That is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Am I free to move in?
Go right ahead.
All right. Unless you have anything to describe, Nick.
Let's see. Well,
Or-
how much did you say the vines, well, not vines, the trees did to it?
15 slashing.
Then you do watch as this thing is pelted by the tree. The other one seeming to be fine. But nobody in Fenmire. What would the two of you want to do?
Run away!
Let me double check how long fear goes on for.
I think he's able to make a save on his next turn.
Well, it matters because if it's not continuous, it'll more than likely end at the end of his turn, and if it is continuous, then he would make a save. If I'm thinking about it correctly.
Yeah, I guess it is dependent on what type of fear this is.
So if he already was if it's only up for like the one turn, then wouldn't he have already been through that turn of fear?
It lasts for 1 minute.
So he would make a save.
No
then?
wisdom
Yes.
saves.
He must make a go ahead and make a wisdom save. As you currently do not, well, at the end of your turn, you do not have sight on this creature, and may make another one.
Run away!
Run!
What'd you get?
7 with a
7.
natural 1.
Oh, well,
Well, it's a saving throw, so luckily that doesn't matter.
Except for it does. Wook, wook.
Imagine if there were crit fails and crit successes.
Critical success on a saving throw means that everybody saves in your party.
No, that would be too extreme. It would be more like maybe like instead of taking any damage, or well, it depends. If you would take no damage, then you take half of the damage and send it back to the caster. Or if they do take half the damage, you just don't take any damage.
But-
You know?
nobody. What are you doing?
All right. He will actually. How far are these guys from me?
About, I'll say 40 feet from you.
You're trying to kill me. Actually, no. Wait, no, that works. That works. I forgot about that. All right. He'll move his full 30 feet of movement towards them.
Yeah.
And as he moves forward, his form will become more solid as he moves forward. And let's see. So let me go ahead. That'll be him using his form of dread.
Alright.
And he will. So both of them are still alive.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Then, we'll do it that way. He will strike both of them. Both one. Of course, one attack per. So let me. 15.
That, you can scroll up, is a miss.
23.
That is a hit.
Alright. And what about 16?
16 does not hit.
Okay. Alright, then he will go to, I guess the first one would have been to the one with full health, second one would have been to the one with less health, and then the third strike, which was going to be using the extra attack rules, so it had the -5, would have gone, of course, back to the other guy who had the more HP, essentially, or had taken the less damage, I should say. And let's see, so if I remember correctly, let's see, so Grave Touched. Once during each of your turns. Okay. Have the one that has less health make me a wisdom saving throw, as it will take. If I can, oh, there it is. So it's 1d4.
Yeah, an 8.
Alright. Alright. It takes. Oh, wait, I roll. How does that work again? Where is it? Oh, by the way, all of this is being. Nick, with the weapon with multiple different dice for rolls, what do I do if I add an extra dice?
I believe it only adds 1.
No. Because remember, this weapon has D4s and D6s. That's what I'm asking about.
I'll say, well, which one is the primary damage?
I believe it is the D4 because the D4 is slashing and the D6s are psychic.
Okay, then it would be the D4s.
Okay. Alright, so that's... Alright, so it takes 20 necrotic damage and is now afraid of me, I think. Let me double check it. Just put her in... Yeah, it'll be frightened of me until its next end of its next turn. And I need to... I need 10. Nice. So that's 10 plus 7, so... Sorry, I'm putting on my temp HP, or taking on the form of dread. It takes 20 necrotic damage and is frightened of me. And as that was my bonus action and action, that will be the end of my turn.
Very well. I will say, hold on for just a moment, I'm gonna grab my food. It is now the slot's turn. As...
Slod didn't slod.
Damn. Fucking... They took so long to get here, my fries are cold.
Go heat them up.
You know what that means. There will be bloodshed.
Exactly.
I'll tell you Reese's Puffs.
No, obviously I just reported that they didn't actually deliver my food.
I've done that before. It's kind of a scummy move if you like actually do get your food, but if it's like shit, and it's only because of the driver, then there's no reason that the food should be shit.
But you watch as the spawn that you all had just hit, you watch as some of its wounds begin to close.
Man, I should have chilled his bones.
But you'll watch as the one that initially had kind of been staying a bit back will go ahead and look towards Nyx, raising his hand up once more. No, he won't even bother doing that. He will go ahead and dart towards you.
Alright.
Giving nobody an attack of opportunity.
Alright,
And I will-
Gringo Bear, what?
You get an attack of opportunity against this Slod because he's rushing towards me.
Oh, okay. Fuck, the app apparently has been open for too long. Maybe I should just close the app whenever I'm not using it, or just close the app preemptively. Alright, how does a 20... Oh, right, Nick, I was gonna ask, does a 7... A 17...
A 17? It does not.
Well, no, that wasn't my roll. I had improved attack weapon since we moved this. My actual attack roll was a 30.
You are struggling.
How do I sound now?
Better.
Alright. No, it was a dirty 20. The 16, I was talking about a 16 that I rolled for attack in the previous thing. Because I have improved packed weapon. So I was making sure that that +1 wouldn't have gotten me to hit. But in any case, I got a 21.
That's a hit.
Alright. It doesn't want me to do that, does it? Let's see. Alright, so that is a total of 10 damage. Oh, I guess I should preface this. 5 was psychic, and the other... Wait, no. Yeah, 5 was psychic, and 5 was slashing.
Alright. Then,
The only reason I'm mentioning this is because we're fighting aberrations, and I'm assuming that they have a good chance of having some form of ability to not take as much damage from psychic.
as you slash through this one's arm, just as your attention is drawn away, the other one pounces on that opportunity as it kind of lunges forward and will attempt to bite you. Does a... I really don't need to ask. Does a 24 hit?
No.
What you doing to block it?
Believe in
I flash it. Throw it off.
Understandable.
As it is more than likely
Flashbang.
the first shadow dick that it's ever seen.
You are suddenly getting sloppy toppy from this frogman.
You watch as nobody takes his scythe and cuts his own head off. And I'm talking about the head that has the brain in it, not... Actually, no, the head that has his face on it. I can't say brain because some people think with their dick.
You also don't have a brain.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
Carlos didn't touch my brain, nor is he. I don't... Heart was already fucking
You take-
risky.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And does a 15 hit.
Let's see. If it's right on the money, what is the case?
Then that's a hit.
Okay.
So both of these will hit.
Man, why don't I ever get right on the money? Why do these monsters always do this?
Money shot.
So, as it bites into it, you feel it rake its claws against your chest. As you take 5 points of slashing damage from the first hit, and 5 points of slashing damage from the second hit.
Wait, I thought I was getting attacked.
Well, as that one rushed towards you, the other one took the chance to attack him.
Ah, I see.
Listen, I get to take the turns at the same time, so I'm going to make it a bit of flourish.
No, that's fair. I just got very
You're
confused.
fine. But,
He's not within 5 feet of me, is he?
I will say,
no, he will be within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
As these slashes happen, they kind of, at least, I don't know the best way to describe it, but as they go and like basically slash through him, the only thing that seems to really happen to him is the shadows that built around him kind of slowly. Well, I say that the shadows that became more solid are just becoming a little bit more wispier.
liquid.
Alright.
The solidity is loosening, but it still has its hold.
Bitch kept my straw.
Bitch, but I have my money.
But, as its form drops a bit more, Nyx can see that it seems to be holding a pike.
A pike? The one rushing at me?
Yes.
Well, if he's gonna make an attack on me,
Actually, he doesn't even get to make an attack because it's difficult terrain, so he can't reach you.
bitch. Middle finger straight up to his face.
Oh, Nick, it's afraid of me. It should have moved in the opposite direction anyways.
That you are correct.
Also, I believe it has disadvantage on attack rolls if it's within line of sight of what's causing fear.
So,
That actually...
you could see as it began to run towards you, but kind of begins to focus on this shadow next to him and bolts to the side.
Damn. No attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Yeah, he's right. Ability checks and attack rolls are on disadvantage whenever the source appears within line of sight.
But, with that, it is player's turn.
Alright.
The shadows around nobody will start drawing to him. Instead of like his body drawing in the shadows that are part of him, he draws in the shadows of the area. As I will cast Spirit Shroud
Alright.
at 4th level. Let's see.
Oh, I'm not taking 10 minutes to cast that. Never mind. Or 10 turns. 6 turns. 6 turns. 6 turns. Never mind. No, 10 turns. Yeah.
No, it's 10 turns.
It's 10. It's 10.
turns.
It's 10 turns.
Also, Fenma, you do still have your bonus action you can do since you're only forced to use your action to dash.
I'm kind of out of range.
Very well.
I'm at least 100 feet away.
Correct.
That's not my effective
So,
range.
Vish, you know, I should just be fucking closing the app preemptively.
Can I double up difficult terrain?
No.
Damn. Okay.
Terrain can only be so
Alright.
difficult to move over before it's impossible.
Alright,
So you're
Nick,
telling me I can't make impossible terrain?
Correct.
Damn.
That would be a wall.
Oh, I see.
Nick, how does 19 and 22 sound?
Sounds like they both hit.
Alright. Now, how does 16?
Sounds
Look, it
like,
doesn't hit.
sounds like that's a miss.
Alright.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me check this.
He is going to slash the shit out of the one in front of him. Have it make me a saving throw.
Check this.
As it is taking 2d4, 2d6, and 4d8.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. It is taking 4d6, 4d4, and 4d8.
Alright.
Okay. The
And
one
what was
that's
the roll?
Natural 1.
Alright, it is afraid of me now.
the one that's closer to me. How close is it?
Well, technically the one fighting nobody is close to you. And it is 40 feet away from you. The other one is, currently about... What's its move speed again? Currently about 70 feet away from you.
Jesus.
100 feet away from you.
Okay. Okay. Well.
It was frightened, so it had to use its dash action to get away.
Gotcha.
Also difficult terrain.
Well. The
Correct.
one that is.
So, 70 feet away from you.
Well, the one that is 70 feet away. Then nobody isn't close to that one, right?
Yeah.
That's like.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Which might
Then
be
that
his
one-
origin.
Have that one make a dexterity saving throw. As I'm casting Erupting Earth.
That is below 10.
That is a fail. So that is 3d12 bludgeoning damage. And if it's still inside difficult terrain, then it's not affected anymore. Well, it is still affected, but there's no more difficult terrain. It's only 7 bludgeoning damage, but I imagine with churning up a fountain of earth and stone, I would create some loose rocks, yeah?
Correct.
Then I will again use my bonus action to take a rock and chuck a rock at him. So another ranged spell attack. That one is a 22. Does that hit?
No, it hit.
And only 7, so total 14 bludgeoning damage. Total turn. And then that's all for me.
I'm still sorry. I have
Actually,
the great weapon fighting style, so I'm trying to calculate my fucking roll.
I will also be going towards nobody.
Alright. Which Blur has darted away from you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure he's. I'm sure.
Also, as a side note, I don't recommend the melts unless you want your burger to be sweet.
I imagine they would have had it on some type of sweet roll type bread.
Okay, that's nice. 4/4.
But Finmire,
Well, max damage.
what did you get for your roll?
I got a 23.
Consider you are no longer afraid.
Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be over there. I run back.
Alright.
I dash back.
Well, it's at the end of your turn, so you are unable to dash back yet.
Wait, if it's at the end of my turn, that means I ran another, so I'm 150 away.
Yes.
Here's a bitch.
Maybe if I keep running away.
All right. So I'm going to give you all of the numbers, which I'll add some of these together. Actually, I can add all of these together real quick. Let's say so. Okay. Okay. So the one in front of me takes 7 slashing damage, 10 psychic damage, 11 necrotic damage from the first attack. So 11, 10, 7, 6, 11, 10. So 28 damage total from the first attack. Unless if it's resistant to one of those three.
Which kind of damages have you dealt?
So 7 slashing.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. Let me rephrase that. So in total, the amount of slashing damage because of the plus 4 is, let's see, 7, 11. So 15 slashing damage, 10 psychic damage, and 11 necrotic damage.
Okay. You
From the
cleave
first
into it
attack.
fairly well.
The second attack does 8, 16, does 28 necrotic damage.
Alright.
And it is afraid of me now. Yeah, Nick, the fun thing with this character, with how his spells work, is every turn he becomes that much more deadly. Because next up is Hex. The fun thing about this for me is that every single one of these is bonus action. But in any case, that is the end of what I can do.
Very well. Then, if that is the case, that will end yours turn. And be on to their turns. Actually, both are afraid right now, so they both will continue to run.
Yep.
Wait, the one in 70 feet, hold on. 60 foot cube, would he be... He would have been outside of it after a certain point, right?
Well, he has just now reached outside of it and is now moving normally.
He would... Then with, me casting Erupting Earth on him, the 20 feet area around him would also become difficult terrain.
Alright.
I found...
fuckers are gonna escape?
I found my purpose, Nick. It's to create difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one though. Like, yeah, I will agree.
That is one thing that druids excel at. They can control the battlefield. They control nature.
I have 4 separate spells that have some manner of making difficult terrain.
But you will get nobody will get an attack of opportunity because this thing is running away from him.
Oh, Nick, go ahead and give it back 4 of the necrotic damages. 4 of the slashing damage. As I just remembered that D4 shouldn't have existed because it only adds it for the turn I do only necrotic damage with an attack.
Alright.
No, not the rotten banana.
Right, I need to do this the right way. But also I need to double check something. Let's see, where is... by the way, its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Alright.
As any creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of me, or I can choose to have one creature who starts its turn, which, of course, we don't have turns in this. It has 10 less feet until, I guess, our turns come back up. Alright, so that's 3...
Colin, give me a con save.
Let me get up. Sarah, you here?
I'm being talked to.
While we wait, do you want to play chess?
Sure.
Alright, so it takes
20.
7 slashing damage, 11 psychic, and 11 necrotic.
You said 11, 11, 20.
What? No.
11.
7, 11,
Okay.
11.
I got the
The
20.
highest I have is 2d8, Nick. I can't deal with.
Listen, you have a bunch of fuck shit. I'm not questioning too much. But you rip into it quite a bit.
Surprised it's still alive, in all honesty.
Oh yeah.
I've been laying into this bitch,
But,
and he hasn't even seen my final form.
well,
This
it's
isn't even
your,
my final
it's your
form.
all's turn since they can't do anything due to the fear. Fenmire, what do you like to do?
Ice. Let's
I
start
feel
moving back.
Alright.
I feel like I should ask, is it because they are not within range?
Because they are feared.
Fear, the only thing fear does is cause disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while they are within my line of sight. Besides that, they can't willingly move closer to me.
Frightened should. Hey.
No, you're thinking of Dissonant Whispers, which doesn't do the frightened condition. It just makes everyone move away from you.
I hate the fact that there we go. Oh shit, yeah, my apologies. Fuck it, then we ball. Because I was still looking at Fear, which is the spell, which adds on to the frightened condition.
We testicle.
Then,
No.
On
I mean, they
my
can't move closer to me, but yeah.
fuck it. We ball.
We ball?
I hate the thing you chose.
We bowling?
You watch as... Let's see. Let me double check.
What is Halson?
You watch as they both, since they're afraid of you, they seem to decide, fuck it, we go all in. As you watch as they both hold up their hand towards you, as from both of them a mote of red light shoot towards you. I'm gonna.
How close did I get to nobody?
Did you said you were moving up to him?
Yeah, and I have 30 feet of movement.
Then you,
You would be next to me.
yeah, you would have been able to
Okay.
get right next to him.
Well, if he's getting attacked, then I'm gonna use the Gift of the Metallic Dragon.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna ask both of you to give me a dex save.
Oh, it's a save.
Yep.
Nat
15.
20.
Alright. So, both of you do succeed, so you will only be taking half of Fireball on the first one. Give me a second one.
It's a fireball!
There's a fireball.
There are two
A
fireballs.
fireball.
There are two fireballs.
18.
Fireball. Great balls of fire.
So, that's another success. So I can
Nice. Nice. Great balls of fire. 13.
Oh, wait, I think I have to do concentration. No, I don't. Never mind. Yes, I do. Never mind.
Well, which one would you do?
Wrath of
concentration
Nature. Wrath of
for? Ah,
Nature.
fair enough. I mean, none of them are within range, so.
Concentration is Constitution, right?
Yes. Also,
Would I have to make 2?
yes. Because you're getting
Well-
hit twice.
That first one is a fail already. That's a 5.
Then concentration is dropped on it.
The trees that were once alive have now returned back to insentience.
Also, you all, from the first one, you take 15 points of damage.
Okay. The shadows around him will have dissipated. Or more specifically, his form has become more wispy once again.
And you all take 18 points of damage from the second one.
All right.
Well, let me go find something that would terrify an aberration.
A child.
Oh!
Something-
A child. Ooh, actually, wait. What is that one that you sent me before? Hold on.
What terrifies a frog? Bigger
Sarah,
frog.
you're really good at this.
I played with my dad a lot as a kid. We had a glass chess set that he got from my grandfather.
Yourself a toolkit.
Wait. You sent me a creature at one point. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I was fucking dying, Sarah. I was just staring at my wall. I'm fucking
Boom,
gonna.
boom, 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 boom.
Also, Richard, I've sent you multiple creatures.
Yeah, but this one was one that we agreed upon as of the terms of one of the bribes.
Fair enough.
I just can't find it now.
But it is the player's turn. As Fenmire up ahead, you just saw 2 explosions pop off.
Wait, they added minions? What is minions? Mine. There's nothing there.
See, Fenmire's not here.
I keep running.
Then, after you've used that dash action, you are within 50 feet. Or, you have... My brain's going
Oof.
blank. You are within...
You scoofs.
You are within 80 feet of them. Or 80
You have
feet
some
of your
problem.
allies.
How far away are we from the slots?
You've got to be kidding. I'll be back, guys.
The slot... it had moved
Go ahead.
20 feet away from you.
They're only 20 feet away.
One of them is 20 feet, the other one is about... My brain went blank.
He was 70 feet previously, and then he tried to move more while being still under the effects of difficult terrain.
So, not within 30 feet then.
No,
Not even if I get right up on top of the other one.
correct.
Okay. That's fine. We're gonna ball. We're gonna ball out. Actually, should I ball out hard or should I ball out soft?
Ball hard.
I'm gonna turn into a basilisk.
Fair enough.
How do we rematch?
Have it make a Constitution save.
Alright.
Cool. This is nobody's first time seeing. Well, actually, yeah. Is this his first time seeing him transform?
No, you saw me transform into a giant bear and then become an eldritch monstrosity.
This one opens.
He's
soon.
still reeling from that. Actually,
Oh.
yeah.
But also, this isn't an action, I don't think.
While he does this, my character will start moving towards the one within 20 feet.
Alright.
Well, that would be the one that I'm turning into stone, or that I'm petrifying. By the way, what's that save?
That is an 11.
That is a fail, so it is now turned to stone. It can repeat the saving throw at its turn,
Alright.
but if it's failed, it's then completely petrified. Yeah, then that's it. So I
Wait,
guess
they
I'll
turned
walk.
to stone?
He's partially turned to stone.
Alright, well, how close is the other one?
About 90 feet away right now.
I'll also
Alright.
walk closer to the one that I started petrifying. Sorry, I'll say that.
Alright.
I will start moving towards the other one, as I will use all 30 feet of movement to get within 60 feet. As you will see, as his form seems to expand at certain points of his certain parts of his body, as these small imp-like creatures seem to hop out of him, seeming to slightly float, attached by small lines of shadow coming off of him.
Alright.
As he will raise his scythe with the stick part essentially pointing at the one farther away from him. Let me see how this works again. Oh, okay, so this works differently than what I thought. Okay, this works, I guess. So, all right. So I was going to do this one way, but this works for both of them, as the other one's still within 60 feet of me, right?
Yes.
All right. So have both of them make me Constitution saving throws.
Alright. What are you using?
As I will be sending, let's see, what was the spellcasting ability modifier? What's my spellcasting ability modifier look like? So I send 4. Alright, so I will be sending 2 of these imps at, well, actually, we'll say 3 at the one that is further away and 1 at the one that is behind me. The 3 imps do not have any effect as in terms of damage, they only increase the saving throw.
Alright.
Sorry, increase the CDC, I should say. As the one that is further away has to succeed a DC of 22? Yeah.
That is a fail on both of the parts.
I'm guessing the other one did roll lower than a 16?
Yes.
Okay. They are both blind.
Alright.
Let's see. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Okay, so... Let's see, so let's see, so... Okay, so they are blind until my next turn, and I forgot about this, but this, I guess, is the case. So, originally I thought there were only 6. So, because I cast this at 4th level, because I'm a warlock, let's see, so this is a, 3rd level spell. So, there are still 4 of these shadow-like imps attached to nobody.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I just realized how good this spell is. To a
Practice
point.
chess with you more, sir. God damn it.
Damn, fucked.
That's
But yeah, that is all I
happening.
can do. For now.
Then,
I would like to say we've only ever managed to achieve stalemates before, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Fenmire, is there any bonus action you'd like to use if you're back?
How far am I away from people?
You are 80 feet from Nyx right now, and you are about 90 feet from
Nobody?
90 feet from nobody. I was turning Sarah down because that is distracting.
There is nothing that can be done.
Hey, also, Nick, he still can't use his action?
He's still dashing.
Yeah, he was dashing
Oh.
back towards you guys.
Oh, fair enough. Let's see.
But nothing you'd like to do.
There's nothing that can be done.
Okay. Then, that's the case.
Bring it on.
What else can they do?
Which is that? Oh, okay. Wait. So what do I have that?
And you
Oh, yeah,
said
okay.
both of them are blind?
Yes.
Very well. Then
Okay.
you watch as the one that is further away kind of begins to chant something as he places his hand to his chest and vanishes from sight.
That dirty whore.
The one that's further away, or the one that was
The
partially
one
turned
that
to
is
stone?
further away.
Okay.
You can hear the one that is being turned to stone begin shouting something that seem akin to profanities.
He got abandoned.
We
In
had
hindsight, I should have just let the shadows claim him, but you know what? We'll wait on. We'll have to use that later.
Which, Richard, you did say that you had moved towards this one?
Yes.
It is still blind, by the way. I don't know if it turned invisible or what, but it's still blind,
Fair enough.
as far as I'm aware.
Then, while it is being turned to stone, it will flail wildly as it tries to hit you with its peg.
I'm confused.
The one that is turned
No,
to stone that is still there.
It can try.
Fair enough. I don't know what blindness exactly does. I do have the condition thing still pulled up, but
Let him try.
Does a 17 hit?
That's a great question.
so yeah, I rolled
The
with
basilisk?
this.
Yes, it does.
And does a 10 hit?
No.
Alright.
The basilisk has natural armor of 12.
Richard,
Yep.
any attacks you do to him will have advantage.
Neat.
I don't know.
Is it back to us yet?
Checking the damage check. Take 6 points of damage.
Oh no. 6 points off of 52. I'm at 46 now.
And it does fail its saving throw against being petrified.
Cool.
Oh, so is it just stone now?
Yeah, pretty much. I say pretty much.
Stone,
Yes, it is now.
not.
It has now been turned to stone.
Alright. Then, it is back to you all.
I'll point my stick at the. Yeah, I'll point my stick at the. Actually, wait. Does that? I need to double check that.
I'm going to. Wait.
Okay, no.
Is combat still going, or are we?
I am giving you all one more round before it is considered out of combat.
Would unwild shaping be an action?
I believe we have determined that it's a bonus action.
Ah, damn. Then I wouldn't be able to use Shillelagh.
Actually, wait. Why am I looking at spells? The only spells I can cast are these ones. Ooh.
I want to try to bite its head off,
Alright.
I see.
like as it's stone.
As he does this, I'm going to move over 30 feet towards. Fuck. I don't think that's going to work, actually.
which I have advantage, so that's a 17 or a. That's a 17.
17. You kind of begin to chew on its head, but you're not really able to crunch on it.
Damn. Upsetting. Oh well.
So I'm going to move 30 feet towards it and cast Detect Magic.
Alright.
Do I see anything?
What is the range on Detect Magic?
30 feet.
30 feet. Kind of step forward and begin to look around, but you are unable to see anything.
Alright, well, my next turn I would like to dash, like, towards the direction it was before it disappeared.
Which
And see if
I will say you kind of look down and you can see you do give off a faint magical glow.
Coolio! I'm magical. That must be why my charisma's so high.
But with that, well, Fenrir, is there anything you would like to do on your turn? Currently there are no enemies visible. Fenrir is not here.
I run closer to the group and is like,
Alright.
did I get him?
See anything after dashing?
Well, do you want to reply to Fenrir?
I don't think I'm close enough to. I'm at this point. I think I am 120 feet away from him.
Then
Wait, no, I'd be like 90. But
I am
Fenrir,
still a basilisk.
you only see Basilisk there, and you could see nobody kind of running off into the distance. And nobody. You are currently unable. You are currently unable to spot anything.
then I will, because I don't really have a reason not to at this point. I'm not going to end concentration on this, as it lasts 10 minutes. I'm just going to keep that up for a little while, make sure we aren't going to get fucking ambushed by invisible creatures. But I'm going to move towards them, back towards them.
Alright.
Well, that one managed to slip away, unfortunately. If I had known it was going to do that, I would have been a bit more drastic about what I was doing.
Should be alright.
However, I would like to wait a little bit here, as kind of looks at himself. I have lost most of my what would be the right word? Coalescence.
That is fair.
He looks at this basilisk, making weird noises to him.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought I said I would unwild shape. My bad. I meant to say, roar.
Roar! I'm a dinosaur.
I'm a dinosaur. Rare.
But
Yes, I unwild shape before this.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fema, are you good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You seem to have gotten quite the scare earlier. Actually, is your cat okay?
Ow.
Sorry. I whistle for
It was
I
loud enough
whistle
to
for
break our
Blur.
ears. It was just grating.
Didn't seem too grating to me, but
Scream as loud as you can.
kind of takes a moment, but you do see as Blur kind of peeks through a bush before trotting over.
He's okay.
Dropping a squirrel.
The very same.
A blurl.
Dropping head of squirrel.
The very same.
But while you all have gathered around, we move away from you, and
I would like to. The reason I was talking about all the shadows and stuff is I was basically asking if we could take a short rest.
Yes. As you all will be resting,
Okay, I wanted to make sure that. Sorry.
we move
Yeah, you warlock.
back over to Aspen.
Aspen! Aspen's dead!
Well, Aspen kind of slowly begin to open up your eyes as the sun is shining directly into your eyes.
I think what I thought happened.
I
was
appear to be
it happened.
awake. Carlos,
same.
did it work?
Not really. Also,
Try again.
You now owe me.
Okay, try again.
Well, before I do, you may want to take a look at yourself.
I look down.
You look down, you are taller than before.
Why the fuck am I taller?
Because you have a new body.
What body am I in?
That's a great question. My spell kind of just created it for you.
What the?
Exactly what I thought was happening.
Yeah, I
As
thought.
Reincarnate.
Aspen,
What did you do?
you are now a sea elf.
Carlos!
I had no other way to bring you back.
We're rocking.
Then I said
have
sell
been
that heart for money as
reincarnated.
my dying wish.
Alright. Well, you aren't dead.
Damn it! Did you sell the heart for money?
I haven't left. I just finished casting my spell.
Damn it! Well, do we have the heart?
Kind of just looks down at it.
Is it in good enough condition to sell?
One more.
Now we go sell that heart, I guess. And also not tell anybody I'm Aspen. I want to see how long it takes people to figure.
Well, Carlos will go ahead, just show you the heart, which seems to be completely dried up.
Damn it, try again!
I'm not going to be able to revive you if I do.
And? I'll just roll better. Wait. I'll be better. I'm not being a fucking sea elf, man. I can't swim. I never learned how. I had wings for a reason, Carlos.
I will ask this our game. If he does cut you open, you will be making a new character.
Nick. I
She had
despise the water.
Nick, you don't have no idea the conversation. We had an hour and fucking 30-minute conversation about her going, I can't wait to make a new character.
No, that conversation was more, should I make one? Or should I use one of the fucking multitudes I have? And then blink blink, sun's in my eyes. What the fuck, Carlos? I thought that was just a thing you could do to yourself.
Do you want?
Why? If you want me to stay this way, I'll stay this way.
Well, I'm asking.
Hello.
Do you want a new character, or do you want to stay as this elf?
Aspen's dead, but I hate the water, man.
I think that's your answer, Nick.
Man, if it had been anything else, I would not care, but motherfucker, you put me as a fucking sea elf?
You
I
roll.
don't care how randomly generated this
You
shit
have only
was.
yourself to blame.
I didn't think Carlos could do it to other people. I thought it was just a him.
Hey, Nick, if she dies, I want to keep Trevin.
I want to keep Trevin.
He wants to fuck Trevin. That's what he really wants.
No.
So,
Nick, buddy, I love you. I really, really hate water.
yes or no, swapping characters.
Yeah,
Very well. Then
to
Aspen,
try again.
Aspen will lay down, and Carlos will cut her open. And that is the end of Aspen.
Damn.
I love y'all. I hate water.
Swim.
You could
I
have
can't
made
swim.
the active choice to just not swim.
Too late.
Aspen
All
is
that
fast.
lore, all that build-up gone in a matter of seconds.
Aspen is gone.
Death
Reduced
was
to
coming
atoms.
anyway. Red was gonna kill me in the end anyway.
I cast Revivify,
Fuck you!
which is actually a spell I have.
Fuck you!
Well, how's your second player death feeling, Nick?
Hey, Nick's was. I mean, Jaden's was planned. This was me fucking around and finding out, and then I found out it was the CEO, but I ain't doing that shit, buddy.
Technically, you had a whole entire week to think about this, though it was.
Alright, continuing, Nick.
First
What's
up was
happening
money,
now with
you
her?
fucking bitch.
What's about to happen? I want to know.
Well,
Does the heart get out?
Aspen's dead, so Sarah's out of this session.
It is
Cool.
true.
But did the heart come out?
You don't know.
You know, I'm dead. It doesn't matter anymore.
It does to us. You've passed on.
It
don't
matters
know.
to us.
My ghost will see this
My
and then pass away.
ghost.
Your soul is passed on.
What is it? Is it the
My
ghost
ghost wants to know if my heart came out
Your
okay this
soul's
time
in a
instead of
loop
dried up.
now.
My soul
Sarah, your
went to
soul
hell.
is gone. It
My
it
soul
left.
went to hell.
Also, something to mention. Well, actually, wait. I think that was already mentioned. Never mind. I'm not going to mention it.
Alright, Nick, continuing.
Speaking of souls,
To Rick,
how are your
Yeah.
shoes?
give me a con save.
Worn out.
21, 20,
Oh,
and
man.
then let's see what this one is.
You need a better
24.
Very well.
Get your soul check.
Get your money up, not your soul up. Sorry, get your bowl up, not your soul up. There we go.
So was that Nick? Was that based off of the fact that the creature or whatever has to be willing to be brought back to life? Because that's how most spells work. With revivifying.
Reincarnate. It's just if the soul is free. If it's
Oh,
still
fair
around and if the soul is free. So things with soul bind, you can't help something that's been soul bound.
Wait, so what you're telling
What's
me
that?
is if I really hated somebody, I could kill them, bring them back in a different body, and then kill them again.
Pretty
What's
much,
that,
yeah.
some
As it
concept
says,
Alright,
I am
manual?
unable to continue. I'm calling it that.
Sorry.
Nick, please! I've waited enough